Do either of you two gentlemen want serving?
Is your name Brenda?
No, it's yours.
No.
Oh, I understand. You feel you ought to stay faithful to Sydney. Well, I wouldn't worry, you know. I bet sometimes he cheats on you and sleeps with his wife. Surely you know where Frodsham is.
I don't.
If they ever make a TV series about the goings-on there, it'll make Miami Vice look like the adventures of Postman Pat.
Where is she?
In the hall.
You're Pamela.
You're a pillock.
Hello there everyone and welcome to the video. My name's SerenitySoloREACTS and here we are with watching Series 1 Episode 4. The will they, won't they is right now a won't they. That is what's carrying the show though for me. It's less about the comedy, more about will they get together, but she is so demanding. She's pretty, but my god, it's like everything's her way or no way at all. Is she going to get on with the mother? I doubt it. She already dislikes her. The mother already dislikes the girl, even though she hasn't met her. But I don't think they're going to get on well whatsoever. I'm hoping the young Billy Mitchell from Eastenders gets more of a role. He's just kind of a secondary acting role so far. Well, a secondary character, should I say. But I am enjoying it as a whole, but it does not get in my top 10 whatsoever. So if you've subscribed or followed to me so far, thank you ever so much. I love you lots for doing so. And to my Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. My Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee members do get exclusive shows. It's going up to 2 days soon and then go up to 3 days at some point next year. So I hope they like that, and I hope they're liking the shows. And if you're interested, take a look and see if there's anything that you like. So with that, let's get on with the show. Once again, my hood didn't get off in time. If you want me to not talk, well, I might actually just not talk during this music bit in the final episode of the first series. Just let you hear the song without me blabbing over it. I might do the same with the end credits too. If you want me to do that with all the shows, let me know and I will. Just a pity there's no subtitles though. See, they do get off together because they kiss.
What time did Cluffy leave then? Early, was it? Well, never mind. Too many late nights might affect his performance. At work, that is. What's like home for him? Frodsham, isn't it? Poor beggar. Fancy being a deputy assistant under manager Brackett's claims, and on top of that, having to live in Frodsham. You know you can't get a house there unless you've got O-level boring.
Just shut up, or you'll feel my boot.
You ever know where that is?
Pamela, is something bothering you?
You say Frodsham.
Brenda, shut your blabbering face.
No, because if there is something the matter, I'd rather you told me.
You're the matter. You and your pathetic jokes and your infantile behaviour.
Me, infantile? Right, that's it. That's the last time I lend you me nurse's set.
Oh, shut up.
So we'll just have to play something else next time.
One more performance like last night and you'll be playing something else.
The harp?
I doubt it. One thing's for certain, it won't be here. This is my flat, remember, and I can soon find somebody else to share it with. An adult, for instance.
Has she even got a
Not
job?
Mr. Clough, then.
Oh, shut up. There are at least 3 girls in our office.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was only a joke, honest. Look, I don't mean to be a messer. I just get carried away.
You need putting away. It's like a disease with you. You're just a compulsive liar.
Oh, hey, Pamela, what a thing to say. Have I ever told you a lie? Now think hard.
Yes. Averaging about 10 a day over the last 20 years.
Oh, well, you can prove anything with statistics.
Last night, Sydney and I had hope for a quiet night.
Sydney? You never told me his name was Sydney.
We worked late yesterday because he's got to go down to the Birmingham office for a couple of days. We come back here with 2 chow mein and a bottle of plonk, hoping for a quiet evening in to wind down. Then you come in with your, oh, hello, is this Mr. Clough or is this the other one? You're not funny.
That's one way to describe the
relationship.
relationship.
Schoolgirl prattle, cheap jibes and old jokes. You just go too far.
Oh? Well, apart from that, is there anything bothering you?
Well, I think she sounds a bit of all right, your Brenda. Problem seems to be is that you're just not handling her properly.
Is this another one of your crude jokes?
No, just the opposite. What's missing is a bit of romance.
We're calling her a dog in the last episode.
You talking about romance? Terence Milton, the #1 wham bam and thank you ma'am of Emma Lemsted. I don't believe this.
Means to an end, young grasshopper. You ever thought of buying her a present?
Yeah, you need a prescription for strychnine.
No, seriously. I mean, you can't go wrong with a present. Some perfume, earrings, perhaps a necklace.
Pair of bother boots, more like. You don't know
A
her.
new helmet.
Well, maybe that's the answer.
What, bother boots?
No, me getting to know her. What you need is a second.
Second what?
A professional in your corner to apply the soggy sponge and give with the inter-round advice.
No thanks. Us amateurs only go 3 rounds. I've done mine.
Now, leave it to me, I'll pop round there.
Where?
To the Grapes. It's the pub she goes to, isn't it?
Yeah, why?
So as I can put in a good word for you. Now will I recognise her?
I don't think there's any need for you
Malcolm, believe me, it's no trouble.
It's
Now,
going to
what does she
ruin
look
it
like?
even
I
more.
don't see the point.
Where does she usually sit?
By the Space Invaders.
I was going to think it's
She's
the
the one
wrong
that
one.
never stops bleeping.
We'll go to the wrong one. Is Cedric going to get any character development?
Do either of you two gentlemen want serving?
He does.
Sorry.
Please, Harold.
Half a lime water, please.
Oh, she's drinking lime water.
Truce.
I've got no alcohol in it.
Oh, all right.
What you have?
You buying?
Yeah.
Just a double brandy then.
All right, Pamela, that's distortion.
Extortion, and it's your penance.
Well, that reminds me, he rang just as I was leaving.
Who?
Your penance. From Birmingham. He said he'd be there at the office till 7.
Ah, he's working late.
Oh, poor love.
Oh, he's got a
Lends
wife.
10p for the phone.
Here's 20, make a pig of yourself.
No.
That's very good.
We didn't get the wrong one.
Playing that thing's banned before 11 p.m.
Pardon?
Well, the handle's connected to the mains. Touch it and you get thrown across the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if the lecky doesn't do it, I will.
Well, if it bothers you that much, maybe I should take you through to the other room.
You do that,
It's a bit heavy.
then make 2 journeys.
Is your name Brenda?
No, it's yours.
No. Well, obviously.
Well, it's not obvious from here.
Well, it's just that a friend of
At
mine,
this
well, he
day
knew
and
a
age.
girl, and he said that she always sits where you're sitting.
Always.
Usually.
I've got a sister called Brenda.
Oh, well, that'd be her.
Who are you then?
Terry Milton. Mind if I sit down?
He has got the
You're
wrong
mate to
one then.
Malcolm Stoneway then?
Yeah.
Then I do mind.
You're Pamela, are you?
So me mum says.
Yeah, Malcolm mentioned you as well. I thought you'd be,
What?
well, he said that Brenda's sister was a bit physical.
Physical. He said that, did he? And did he mention I used to wrestle for Bootle?
Well, he did say something about wrestling, but he reckoned it was just a joke.
Oh, it's no joke. Fact is, me and our Brenda have decided to become a tag team. She's on the phone right now to Sydney Clough,
Sydney Clough.
the promoter. Surely you've heard of Big Sid.
Can't say I have.
He's the biggest name in wrestling in all of Frodsham.
Frodsham.
Have you been living in a sack? Surely you know where Frodsham is.
I don't.
If they ever make a TV series about the goings-on there, it'll make Miami Vice look like the adventures of Postman Pat.
Yeah, well, I've only lived up this way 6 months.
Well, obviously. You want to ask our Brenda when she gets back. On second thoughts, perhaps not. She's been a bit narky lately, and a wrong word might result in someone getting hurt. And it might be me.
Pardon?
Norton. No, she's been in a narc since she got landed with that clapped-out clone of a mate of yours. You're not like him, are you?
Nah, not at all. I wouldn't take a Welsh-dresser on a date. I might take an undresser, though.
Would you just? I guess us females should be really grateful as fellas like you around.
Well, quite a few have been.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell our Brenda you called. She'd be dead sad to have missed a groover like you.
Don't-
Just watch your head in the doorway.
She's only on the phone.
Ta-ra, Terry Milton.
Are you sure?
Ta-ra.
No, Cedric.
All right.
Yeah. He'll be back tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I get it. But the story is he won't be back until after midnight when told to Mrs. Clough.
Be able to have that peaceful evening that you put the mockers
How
on.
does she know he's married?
Anyway, I'm going in a minute.
She
Oh,
said
stay a bit.
in the
No,
previous
I'm
episode.
tired and I'm hungry. I'm away for some tea. Then it's a nice long soak and an early night.
God, if it's doing this to you, it must be killing him. You better watch it in our place, you know. It'd be hell getting a stretcher downstairs.
You're sick.
What about another drink? I don't mind you buying.
No, thanks.
But what about a bit of people watching?
No, it's boring.
Well, there's a newbie over there, that blonde fella. What do you reckon?
Looks a bit of a trendy Wendy.
Is that
Definitely
blonde?
a Wendy.
Do you know him?
Never seen him before.
Let's see, he's about 26. From Crosby. Works in an office, accounts.
Oh, boring.
But at weekends, he hangs out with the Waterloo and District Nude Hang Gliding Club.
No, I don't want to see that.
I suppose he would. No, I reckon he's from Tunbridge Wells, where he runs a protection racket for the local massage parlour. Hobbies, well, he collects antique plastic bin liners and likes to play travel Scrabble on his exercise bike.
Why Tunbridge Wells?
Oh, it's just a wild guess.
Hey, he keeps glancing this way.
Well, maybe he thinks we're talking about him.
We are.
Well, maybe he's a clever dick, too. The thing about this game is you never know who's right.
Is he going to end up getting a
neither of
punch?
us.
I suppose one of us could go over and chat him up and find out. Why don't you have a go?
Or what, like you did the other week with that Mint Malcolm? No thanks.
Oh, I understand. You feel you ought to stay faithful to Sydney. Well, I wouldn't worry, you know. I bet sometimes he cheats on you and sleeps with his wife.
That's hardly
Go on,
cheating.
it's easy enough. You just go and stand behind him with your drink near his elbow so that when he moves, it gets knocked.
But
He
it's not being
apologises,
faithful
buys you
either.
another and you're away. Unless, of course, you're saving yourself for Sydney.
Well, I've no drink.
Well, they are.
Wow. Has Lime Water got booze in? I don't know. Oh. Well, that went well. The barman didn't like it either. If you are enjoying this, could I please ask for a subscribe on YouTube and a follow on Daily Motion? I'd really appreciate it.
£1.80, please, lad.
Keep it, Shane.
Thanks very much.
You will explain then.
I do my best.
I mean, she did jog my elbow.
So he said.
It's just that she was so annoyed she didn't give me the chance to
Well,
explain.
it was the dress. She was going to wear it for an interview tomorrow.
Interview.
For a job at Lime Street. As a station announcer. I think she might get it too, because she's very hard to understand.
Yeah, but surely she has another dress.
Well, none that fit. She's put on over the stone in the last month. She can't stop eating. It's part of her complaint, you see. Well, it goes in cycles. Should we sit down?
Yeah.
Mind, I can't stay long, because I better get back and check on our Brenda. See, it's times like this, when she's been upset, that she forgets
Forgets.
to take her tablets, but I can stay a bit.
What are the tablets for exactly?
They're for her metabolism. Unless she takes them, it goes all unstable.
And what happens?
Well, it falls over, I suppose.
Her metabolism.
Yeah, and she gets a bit odd, but we don't talk about it.
No.
Well, it's embarrassing, especially if you're out. But when we're going to visit me mum, I have to ring first and tell her to hide the geraniums.
What's that?
Well, Brenda eats them.
What?
You see, when it gets really bad, she thinks she's a hamster.
Malcolm never mentioned any of this.
Well, we wouldn't know. As long as she takes the tablet, she's okay.
See?
Well, occasionally she puffs out her cheeks, but you wouldn't think anything unless you knew. I'd best get going.
Oh, right. Well, nice meeting you.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Pity it was so short.
Just one thing. Do hamsters eat geraniums?
Well, she's not really a hamster, is she?
Well, humans don't either.
Pamela,
Well, yeah.
what are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, I'll be outside the Odeon about 7. I'll see you then. Oh, and if I'm a bit late, it's because I've had to take our Brenda to the vet.
So she copped a full pint, did she?
The lot.
Love to have seen that.
Malcolm, it's not like you to be malicious.
I'm prepared to make an exception in her case.
Must say, I preferred Pamela.
What, two?
Oh, you have changed. Anyway, I'm seeing her tonight.
Pamela? Good God.
Yeah, we're going to the pictures. I think it's an horror film.
Is he going to see them?
It will be.
You know, if anything, your affair with Barmy Brenda sharpened you up.
It wasn't an affair. Didn't even get to holding hands.
What, you mean when you went for that Indian that time, you walked there without even touching?
Well, she walked. I was on the bike. Well, she didn't have a helmet. Said the sidecar smelt of dead gerbils.
I think she's got some sort of rodent fixation. Well, if you do ever decide to make it up and buy her a present, make sure it's not a geranium.
Okay.
He'll have no idea what that means.
Why not?
Well, they're poisonous, I suppose, aren't they?
Geraniums?
Yeah. If you eat them.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah.
It's a pity you blew it, really. Could have made up a foursome. Though on second thoughts, well, she does have her problems, does Brenda?
Certainly does.
Oh, you know.
Know what?
About her metabolism.
No.
Unless she takes the tablets, it becomes unstable.
Tablets? Brenda?
You didn't know?
She never said anything. Perhaps that's why she gets a bit, well, upset.
Yeah.
A
You're
bit.
best to have it.
Yeah. Shame, though, if she just wasn't well. Pamela told you this.
Yeah. She has to keep a close eye on her.
Never mentioned any tablets.
Maybe she was ashamed.
Brenda? Think so. Perhaps I was a bit hasty. Perfume, you reckon?
Or something to wear. That's always a winner.
Is it? Hey, Terry, you wouldn't mind...
No, not me, mate. That's something you've got to do yourself. You know her.
I've got no idea
But
what
remember,
kind of thing she'd
no
like.
geraniums.
It was on the car radio.
On the radio?
Motorway. Roadworks.
Steady with those noises, please.
Around Walsall.
Walsall. So what did you do?
I don't even want to know what she's got in her mouth.
I headed up through Brown Hills.
Get steady.
I joined the M6 near Cannock and headed up through Stoke.
It's just some kind of turn on for her. Very weird.
But I had to stop.
Oh, no. No, don't stop.
For juice at Knutsford Services.
Knutsford Services.
Coffee, everyone.
So she give it up with Malcolm?
What the hell are you doing here? I've just come to make amends. Look, you go through and sit down. I'll bring the coffee in.
Coffee? We don't want coffee.
Right, 2 teas then.
We're trying to have a very nice, quiet...
No need to explain. It's fine by me. Carry on if you like.
Listen, you.
Milk.
Yeah,
Now,
don't carry
boil
on.
on the table, do we? Pass us that jug, will you? Oh! Not again! Look, you go through and change. I'll tidy up in here.
Another little accident?
Yes.
Still. No use crying over spilt.
Coffee.
No.
It's quite warm this evening. For the time of year.
Yes.
I'm Terry Milton.
Pleased to meet you. Sidney Clough.
Yeah? From Frodsham?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
You're Big Sid, then?
Big Sid?
The wrestling promoter.
Who?
You're not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I've been having my leg pulled.
Seems to be a family tradition.
Yeah. Bit obvious when you think about it, but she keeps such a straight face.
Who does?
Pamela.
Pamela?
Oh,
You know her, then?
Well, I only met her last night, but we had a long chat. She was telling me about all the problems she has with Brenda. Her needing medication and everything.
Does she?
Well, perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned it.
No, I'm not surprised. I find her most odd.
You do? How long you known her?
Oh, only met a couple of nights ago. She breezed in when I was here with Pam.
You were here with Pamela.
Just watching TV, of course.
They're a very free and easy pair, aren't they?
Seemed to be.
Wow.
How are you two getting on? Someone's just had a little accident, but she'll be in a minute.
Well, as long as we keep taking the tablets.
We don't talk about it.
Sorry.
Sugar,
One, please.
Mr. Clough.
No sugar, thanks. It's Sydney.
What is?
My name.
Never mind.
How did her interview go?
Interview?
Oh, for a bank loan. She didn't get it.
Sorry.
Well, this is cosy.
She can't keep this up.
We
You came to...
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
I want a word with you.
Is your loo through here?
It's on the left. Yes, beloved sister. Oh, excuse me.
Malcolm?
Hello? Oh, it's you? What do you want?
Have you got money problems?
Well, hasn't everybody?
I've got something for you. Yeah, I know it's late. I've been out at my auntie's in Egbert. Yeah, servicing a wheelchair, yeah. The grapes. Well, you wear it. No, it's a surprise.
Nicholas?
Look, if it's serious, I might be able to help out. But I would have preferred you telling me and not to hear about it through him.
What are you talking about?
I understand you had a long chat yesterday.
Well, you understand wrong. The only contact with that nerd was when he threw a pint of bitter over me.
Well, why don't you come round? There's no one here. Okay, see you then. Bye.
Yes, there is.
Who was it?
Oh, it was the wrong number.
You were talking to someone.
Oh, it was just some woman. She was very insistent, but I told her there was no one here called Sydney.
What?
Oh, take no notice. She's sick.
Has she taken her tablets?
What tablets?
We don't talk about it. Is that better?
Yes, thanks.
And I suppose you're wondering who crocheted the dress for the lady who hides a spare toilet roll.
No, I wasn't actually.
Well, then it'd just have to stay our little secret, won't it, Sydney?
What is she talking
Shut
about?
up.
Oh, sorry.
Not you.
You live in Frodsham, then?
Uh-huh.
Nice there, is it?
It's a very weird episode.
Well, it's handy for the forest. Delamere Forest. I collect leaves, you see.
Oh, well, it would be.
What?
And I do bark rubbings. I've got 3 scrapbooks full.
Well, you get on with Malcolm.
It's a lot better than anything I could make up.
Shut it.
I'd like to see them sometime.
Bloody hell, he got there quick. Where's this pub just down the road?
Hi.
Hi.
Come in, leave your stuff there. Come in and meet everybody.
I thought you said there was
We
nobody.
just got back from the pictures. Come on, don't be shy.
Hi.
Oh,
Malcolm.
you haven't met Sydney.
Hello.
Coffee.
Good film.
Seemed better on teeth. Mind you, Pamela liked it.
Has she seen it?
Oh, yeah, with me.
You?
Terry took Pamela.
When?
This evening.
Hey, don't go on. It's not my fault. So where's my present?
Oh, it's in my bag here.
Hold on, what do you mean Terry took Pamela? She's been here with me.
We'll get it myself.
You said he was going to.
Yeah, I did. We went to the Odeon and we said... Hold on a minute.
What's this?
Oh, it's a bed jacket my auntie Peggy knitted it. It's for me mum. Yours is in a cardboard box here.
I'm going to say that way, got it.
Who is that?
Oh, sorry, haven't you been introduced? That's Brenda, Pamela's sister.
Brenda.
Of course it is.
Do you like it?
Oh, yes, great, thanks.
Where is she?
In the hall.
You're Pamela.
You're a pillock.
Of course she's Pamela.
Do you like it?
You'll bloody well need it.
Just a minute, Mr. Clough, let's play.
Brenda! I'll kill it.
How is-
Oh, Sydney, go after her, will you?
You go
I've
yourself.
got no shoes on. Brenda!
I heard something about geraniums.
Are think she said to try and keep you away from the geraniums.
Thank you. I can honestly tell why that was called confusion, because as the episode went along, I started to get more confused, and I don't know if my facial expression showed that, but I know the characters, I know Brenda, and I know Pamela, I know which one's which, but as they started to get more confused about it, I started to get more confused about it, and I couldn't help it. It was just very weird, a very weird episode. I enjoyed it though, it's probably one of the better ones that we've had. Still not a belly full of laughs, stuff like that, but it's still got the will they, won't they, and I did say in the last episode, I want I don't know his name, the young Billy Mitchell. I did want him to be on it more instead of just being a secondary character, like stuck in the shop. Got it. I'm hoping it keeps with the, like, adding more spotlight now in the show. Sign out. But to be honest, it was a good kind of confusion. It wasn't like one where my head is just spinning around all over the place, thinking what the hell's going on. It's the kind of confusion that Hammer House of Horror episode 7 gave me. I loved that episode. That was my favourite episode of the entire run. And yeah, it's still not set a high bar right now. It can still take a lot of beating. I do hope somewhere down the line it does pick up in its comedy. Because as I said, right now it's just the will me or won't they. That keeps me going. That's what I'm enjoying. I don't normally enjoy that for some reason, but in this I do. So it's like the upper hand overshadows the will they, won't they with comedy. This overshadows the comedy with the will they, won't they. I am going to guess at some point, I've never seen it, it's just a guess, that Pamela and the young Billy Mitchell's going to get together. When I say young Billy Mitchell, I mean from Eastenders, not the other one. So I don't know his name in this show or real name. So I just want to know, how do you feel about me asking for the subscribe and follow in the middle of the episode at the end of part 1? Because I'm trying to cut down the beginning bit slightly. So hopefully that's okay. Let me know in the comments, please. But if you have subscribed or followed to me so far, thank you ever so much. I love you lots for doing so. It really helps me out. It honestly does. Thank you for your support. If you haven't, could you please better like, comment and subscribe? I would really appreciate it. And a follow on Daily Motion too. I'd appreciate that too. And to my Buy Me a Coffee members and Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. I honestly do. Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee members get exclusive shows that can't get on YouTube or Daily Motion. At the moment, it's Human the Apocalypse, Bad Girls, Murder She Wrote, and Twin Peaks. Sorry, I'm sorry if there was a cut there. I had to think really hard about what the 4th show was. I don't know why. It just completely left my head. So with that, I shall sign out now and go over to the next one, and I really hope to see you there. Goodbye.